Good morning, children. Rohana ma'am here after a long time. Before proceeding, let me just wish you all a very happy new year. Happy new year, prosperous and a healthy new year. Please stay safe and keep studying like usual. I would appreciate if all the children start responding to Rohana ma'am's homework. Please, because I really, after these holidays, you all have become a little slack in sending homework towards me. Okay, so today I'll be taking English for the 4th standard children. That is lesson number 6. That is lesson number 6, a letter to a daughter. Okay, yeah, correct. Lesson number 6, a letter to a daughter. I have written the words meaning on the board. I will just read out the lesson to you children. After that, we'll go on to the words meaning. So, a letter to a daughter. Harshini's father works in Delhi and he writes letters to his daughter regularly. Here is a letter. So this is how a father writes letters to his daughter, and whatever he has written on the letter, that has been read out now. I'll just read it out to you how a father writes a letter to his daughter. Dear Harshini, hope you are fine and have got used to the hostel. I hope you have read some more books during your holidays. So the father is writing a letter to his daughter who is staying in a hostel, who is staying far away from home. She might have gone there to study or something, study besides not anywhere near her house. So it might be far away, so she is staying separately from her parents in a hostel. In my previous letter, I had written to you about the story of Punyakoti. Now I am going to write about Ekalavya. So the father is just giving us some, in each letter that he writes to his daughter, he explains about a very inspiring person or a very good person to get some, so the daughter reads the letter and gets some values from those letters. So the previous letter that he had written to his daughter was about a person, Punyakoti, and now he is going to write about Eklavya. So Eklavya lived with his parents in a forest. He used to hunt and fish for his living. He had a great desire to learn archery. Now Eklavya was a small boy who used to live with his parents in the forest, and he used to hunt and fish for his living. Means he used to hunt animals and fish for a living, so he could sell the fishes and he could get food for himself and his family. He had a great desire to learn archery. So he was a person who wanted to learn archery. He wanted to learn how to use the bow and arrow. Archery is a kind of a sport in which you have to use a bow and arrow. But there was no one to teach him. He had heard about the great teacher Dronacharya, who lived in Hastinapura. So Eklavya learnt about a very great teacher, a teacher who used to teach archery to other princes, like the royal family. So this Acharya used to stay in Hastinapura, where he used to teach the royal family all the art of shooting, horse riding, what all they used to do in the royal family, like all the regarding studies, archery, sporting, shooting. All this was taught by this Acharya who used to stay in the palace. Eklavya went to Dronacharya and requested him to teach him archery, but Drona refused to take him as a student. He said that he was paid only to teach the princes of Hastinapura. So Eklavya went to Dronacharya, he went to this teacher and he asked him, please teach me archery, please teach me the sport of archery. So what did the teacher tell him? No, I'm sorry, I can't teach you because I am being paid to teach the royal family, the princes of the royal family. So I cannot teach you because I have to teach only them, so I can't teach you. So Eklavya was very disappointed when he was refused. Dronacharya refused to teach him, so he became very disappointed. So his desire for learning was very great, so he thought of a plan. He made a clay model of Dronacharya and made it for his real guru. So he was first of all very disappointed that this teacher did not agree to teach him shooting, archery. So what he did, but still he had this desire to learn archery. So what he did, he made a clay model, a clay statue of this teacher, and he prayed before the clay model. So this exact statue of Dronacharya was made by Eklavya, and he started praying to the statue. He prayed before the clay model and then started practicing archery every day. He continued this for a long time with deep interest and great concentration. Soon he mastered the skill and became an expert archer. So what he did was, he was so hell-bent into his ambition that he wanted to learn archery. Even though the teacher refused to teach him, he made a clay model, he kept it near his place where he stays, and he started praying to it daily. He used to pray, and then he used to practice his shooting, archery. In this manner, every day he started mastering, means he started becoming very good at the skill of the bow and arrow. And then he became an expert archer. Archer is a person who uses the bow and arrow. Harshini, don't you think Eklavya was great? Remember, where there is a will, there is a way. So what the father wants to tell his daughter is, if you have a will to study, you can always make a way to go forward with it. So the father is trying to put a moral value for the daughter, saying that where there is a will, there is a way. Now Harshini, you have all the facilities to stay in comfort and learn, and very good teachers to guide you. Make the best use of these facilities and you will surely succeed. Have a nice day and take care, my dear. Your loving Papa, Basavaraj. So the father is telling the daughter, since she is staying away from her house, the father wrote her a letter talking about this person Eklavya, how committed he was to learn shooting, archery, without even a teacher. So his commitment was so much that he made a clay statue. He started praying to it and started practicing his archery. So he became a master in that sport. So in the same way, the father tells the daughter, if you have a will, there is always a way to succeed. You have to aim towards your goals. And he says, now since you are staying far from us, you have to take care of all the facilities that are provided in the hostel and in the school. You have to make use of all the facilities. You have very good teachers to guide you. You can do whatever you want in life if you have a will to pursue it. So this is the thing. This is a story what the father wants to portray to his daughter to make her more ambitious in life. This is just a letter what a father writes to the daughter. Now coming back to the words and meanings. Words and meanings in this lesson, children. First, I'll read it out to you. Children who have the book will already have this in page number 48. I will just read out the words and meanings to you, and then you can write it in your classwork note. Those who have got books can look it up at the books and write it in your classwork note. The first word, to get used to. To get used to means to feel comfortable with a new situation. You feel comfortable in your house, correct? So you are used to your house. If you go to a new place, you will take some time to talk, to get used to the climate, to get used to the situation, to get used to the food. So when you get used to something, it makes you feel comfortable. So to feel comfortable with a new situation means to get used to it. The second word is previous. Children, previous means before now. Like now I am teaching you. What was Rohana ma'am doing before this? Before this I was writing notes. So before now, before this present time, what I was doing, that means previous. Previously I was writing notes. So that means before now, before this time. Next, third word is desire. Desire means, children, a strong hope. Desire gives you strong hope. Archery, the sport of shooting arrows from a bow. Archery, I have already told you many times in the story, in this letter, means a sport of shooting arrows from a bow. Next one, request. Request means ask for something in a polite way. When you request, may I have your pencil, may I have an eraser, you ask it in a polite way, means you are requesting. It's a fine manner of talking to other people. They know that you are educated, you're a good person when you talk in a polite manner. So request, ask for something in a polite way. Then sixth one, disappointed. Disappointed means feel unhappy. Now you were very happy when your mother promises you, okay, today we'll go buy this, we'll go buy something from the mall, we'll go for a movie, and suddenly the plan gets cancelled or changed. Then you become very disappointed, like you don't feel happy, you feel very sad because that doesn't take place. What was planned doesn't take place, and so we can say the person gets disappointed, to feel unhappy, to feel unhappy. Concentration. Now children, concentration over here means ability to think about something carefully for a long time. See, we tell you to concentrate and study. Concentrate and study means what you are reading, what you are learning, what you are writing. You have to think. You have to think about it, that you are doing the correct thing. So when you think about these things, when you concentrate on your subject, when you concentrate on what work you are doing, it means concentration. Like you think about it for a long time, you concentrate on that thing so that you know you're doing it correctly. Now coming to the eighth one, children, expert. Expert means a special knowledge of a subject. You might be expert in playing football, fine, boys. Girls might be expert in skipping. Girls might be experts in drawing. Boys might be experts in playing cricket. So there are certain things that you have knowledge about it. You know how this thing has to go about it. So then you become an expert on it. So when you study, you choose your subject. When you take a particular subject, you become an expert on that particular subject. Ninth one, children, facilities. Facilities means the services that are given for a particular purpose. Now children, school is a facility. You come to school to do what? You come to school to study. So you come to school to study means a school is giving you services. The school is providing you knowledge. It gives you a lot of knowledge to learn, write, play, everything. So services that are given for a particular purpose. Guide, to show someone the right way of doing things. So when you guide somebody, you tell, somebody comes and asks you, where is the hospital, where is so and so hospital, where is so and so school, you tell the person to go this way. So you guide a person showing the right way. So you guide to show someone the right way of doing things. That is guide. Now children, I want you all have the textbook. I want you all to write and study this word meaning 5 times in your rough note, plus write the words meaning from page number, it's on page number 48 obviously. Write the words meaning in your classwork note, take a picture and send it to Rohana ma'am, and in the next class I will continue with the question answers for this lesson. This lesson will be coming for your FA4 exams, children, so please start learning the words meaning of this lesson. Take a picture and send it to me and I'll get back to you on that. Okay, thank you.